This video falls under fair use. Fair use allows commentary, criticism, and reactions. What's up? Back with another one, and today we're looking at a wild story from former NBA players Tim Thomas and Kenyon Martin, as Thomas responds to Martin bringing up an old situation between them. So let's check this clip out.
I remember it, Steve. I remember it, Steve, yes. It had nothing to do with me from the beginning, but it ended up me because of reputation.
What you do?
Well, I didn't do. Jason Collins fouled that fact on that dude, man.
What? That nigga got mad at me. I didn't do
because he thought about it, he went back.
right?
You know, Jason Collins fouled dude. Right, you can go look it up. We're not finna give this no energy on this show, man. I ain't talked about this yet. We're not finna. No, you good, Steve.
Oh, y'all don't get along?
Like I said, Jason Collins fouled dude and hurt him.
Foul dude, yeah, man. That's why I'm like,
He ain't got no name.
No,
up in the back.
that's why I'm like, Hector.
So I was busting their ass, right? And they asked dude a question. He made a statement about what he was gonna do when he come back. And they baited him. Was like, well, you know they got Kenyon over there. And he
Said some like, you know.
yeah, and it just went from there, man. It's I had nothing. I said only thing I was doing was putting foot to ass out there on that basketball floor. That's all I was doing. So Jason Collins foul dude, he commits to call me Fugazi, right?
So
He said that.
Tell a story.
So the media said, when you come back, what you gonna do? He said, well, I'm gonna hit somebody. Well, y'all, you know they got Kenyon over there. He fake who Fugazi, this, that, and the third. Right? Or you can look it up.
I'm doing it right now.
Please look it up. So I go to shoot around or practice the next day. Media come and ask me about it, what he said. Before I go out and talk to the media, our PR people pulled me to the side. Dude had this to say, woo, woo, woo. They had his picture on the back of the post, Whiny Tim. They had his name, they had his picture on it because he was whining about Whiny Tim. I taped the picture to my practice jersey and go talk to the media.
That's cold.
Trolling in 2003, 4.
2004, April 2004.
That's hard.
They asked me about it. I'm being sarcastic. Like, what y'all talking about? Like, I ain't read no article. Like, what the ain't nobody said nothing to me. But like, I don't know what y'all talking about. But it went from me joking and this, that, and the third. But y'all, then, what I'm. So I told him straight up, lock me and him in the room together and see who'll come out. My teammates ain't never questioned me. My teammates ain't never questioned my heart. My teammates ain't never questioned how hard I play. Can't say the same.
That's a real bully.
No, I'm just speaking facts. I didn't start. Listen, once you start with me, dude,
That's what I'm saying.
I'm going all in. I went further and further and further and further and further. Y'all been around this basketball world, this, that, and the third, right? If somebody allegedly had did something to me, or did something to me, which y'all have heard about it. Yes, right?
Yeah.
Either good or bad. Like he did it and didn't do nothing, or he did it and either way. So then he told somebody that he me with some money.
So y'all seen each other out?
A few times. But I put myself in the situation, happened, then nothing happened. We moved on, was around it. Just time as it elapsed.
Oh, yeah, you got it.
And I did the Woj podcast. Woj was working in New York at the time, Steve. Right? I did the Woj podcast. This is Big 3 time, right after. Did the Woj podcast, Woj asked me about it. Because he was familiar with the situation. I explained the story, how it went, in exact sequence of events. From the floor to right after we played him in the playoffs, saw him in the club, he said some shit, then he came to Dallas and then lost his life. Like.
So right away you can tell this situation still has some tension behind it. Let's check out what Tim Thomas is saying about this. So grab your popcorn.
Like how I hold down when they run up on him for the wrap up?
Yeah, exactly. Just like that. So you know, it went back and forth in the media. And then he said something that caught my attention, like put us in the room and let's see who walk out. So now that's like some.
Oh, he don't know he talking to somebody.
Yeah.
Patterson,
Exactly.
Patterson, New Jersey.
Now you taking it besides basketball.
Ain't that sweet in Jersey?
Yeah, so now it's different. So, you know, the rest of that summer is going on. So I actually caught him in a club in New York. He had his cool on. He was in there. You know, he had the church on the cool So I caught him in there. He put his back up against the wall. So I'm like, we already know what that's about.
Of course.
You know what I'm saying? So you don't want no smoke, no nothing or whatever. So I just completely let it be. So, you know, in the summertime, we do a lot of charity events and different events. So I had to go to Dallas like a week later, where he lives. You know what I mean? So I've been flying private. We've been playing with those things. I mean, before they started.
Tell him, Tim.
You know,
Before it was cool.
Yeah,
before they started going and trying to figure out what you got in your bag. You know what I mean?
Right.
So we get out there and, you know, I kind of embarrassed him in his own town. You know, so that's why he constantly keep, you know, talking and saying different things. And then, you know, the rest of my career, every time I would get a chance, I would just, you know, poke at him. You know what I'm saying? It was an incident.
Mad humble. I knew you for years.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
But once I flip, man, it's on.
Jersey,
You know what I'm saying?
Patterson, all that humbleness.
Once that Patterson jersey.
So to go back to what you're saying, like I completely left it alone. Like me and this dude, we're neighbors in California.
Okay, look at that.
Same dentist, same grocery store, same gas station, same mall. Our wives had kids around the same time, same doctor. Like this could have, you know what I'm saying? Like we could have been got it on.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Petty. That's petty.
Exactly. So what he's mad about is one of his teammates, good brother from the city, Julius Hodge. Julius Hodge was in the weight room one time. I caught him right before the game. I was about to rough him up a little bit. Julius stopped the action. And being that Julius stopped the action, that's when we had to wear suits in the league. Yeah. So Kmart went and bought him 5 suits and a TV. You know what I'm saying? To try to keep everybody from knowing what's going on with the situation. But, you know, for me, it ain't about nothing. And, you know, for him, he understand and know exactly what it is. And, you know, if you got a problem, do something when you see me, sucker.
That's crazy.
You heard that.
This clip is interesting because it shows how certain rivalries in professional basketball do not always stay on the court. Tim Thomas is explaining his side of an old situation with Kenyon Martin that started after words were exchanged publicly. According to Thomas, the moment that caught his attention was when Martin suggested putting both of them in a room to see who would walk out. Thomas says that comment made the situation feel personal instead of simple basketball competition. He then describes running into Martin at a club in New York, where he confronted him directly and pressed him against a wall to see if the same energy from the interviews would appear in person. Thomas claims nothing serious happened in that moment, and he decided to let it go. Later, he says he traveled to Dallas for an event and felt like he embarrassed Martin in his own city, which he believes is one reason the story keeps coming up in conversations today. Thomas also mentions an incident involving Martin's teammate Julius Hodge in a locker room area before a game, where things almost turned into a physical situation before Hodge stepped in and stopped it. Make sure to drop a comment and like this video, and I'll see you in the next video.